Hello and welcome to Mishlei Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8. The first 6 verses we did a long time ago, and we want to find our verse. Proverbs 1:8 is our verse. Okay, everyone say along. My son, hear the instruction of your father. Shema b'ni musar avicha, ve'al titoi shtoiris imecha. Do not forsake the law of your mother. We're going to be on this for a little while. Let's go. All right, we're doing the usual shtick here. I don't know if we did, by the way, 1:7 in the Gra. I don't know if we even have to at this point. But let me just see what that says. Oh yeah, that was the whole thing about the beginning of the book. Okay, I think we're good. We're ready to start. So the book started with 1:7, 1 through 1:6, or 1:1 through 1:6 was an introduction to Mishlei, according to the Gra. So we started off with like our Bereshis Bara Elokim type verse with Yeros Hashem Bereshis Das Chacham Musar Yivelim Bazu. So the entire essence of Mishlei is the fear of God. Again, it's much more complicated than we're showing now. But the fear of the Lord is first. Yeros Hashem Reishis Das Chachma Umusar. There's a million ways to say this. This is like pure Iker term wisdom. There's at least 70 ways you can say this verse, just like Bereshis, right? So Yeros Hashem, fear of God, Reishis Das Chachma Umusar, the beginning of knowledge, wisdom, and Musar. But a vilim, your ruach shtuskait, they will scorn. Moichin. Here we go. So now we're going to look in the Heilige Rashi. Let's start with the Holy Rashi as we go into 8. Shema b'ni musar avicha. Listen, my son, to the rebuke. Remember how we said musar? Remember, we built all these terms in the last couple of years. So Shema. Man, there's actually a meaning of the word Shema. I forgot how it goes. I got look that up. I know I had a kavana from Shema, like Shema Yisrael. I got to work on that. So my son, Musar Avicha. Musar, man, Justin, you're going to have to go back to the old stuff and really help dig out these old definitions. But if I remember correctly, Musar, I forget how we define Musar. Let me look back in my note in the commentaries from way back in the day. Mishlei Ma'ilu Amaladila Bris Shayu Amelim B'Toira Musar. I think when we say right, yeah. Musar, change your ways with wisdom. I think that's how we describe that, right? Using by allowing wisdom to come into your noggin so that you can change. That's exactly what it is. Right? So my son, Shema b'ni musar avicha. Hear the musar of your father. I think father is wisdom. We'll see that. And don't forsake the Torah. So there's musar from your father and Torah from your mother. Rashi, Shema b'ni musar avicha. Masha Naitin HaKadosh Baruch Hu LaMoshe Bechtav Va'al Peh. Shema b'ni Musar Avicha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Moshe. Who knows what HaKadosh Baruch Hu means? Who knows what HaKadosh Baruch Hu means? Well, some would say it means the name of God. But it's not. It's the name of God that, let's say, you know how we're saying that Mazel comes into the Bria? Mazel comes into creation from God? HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the immanent God. You understand that? God expressing through immanence. God in your life. God working with you. There's a transcendent aspect and the immanent aspect. So it's the aspect that like Moshe was literally working with God through some crazy mazel, and it was through written and oral instruction. So we would call that, I guess, the Torah. but it's more of the transmission. The transmission that Moshe received. You understand the difference? Moshe received a transmission. And that's what God wants you to continuously hear, is Sinai. Call that Sinai. Sinai's got to keep happening. Let's look at some commentaries. The Metzudas David. Kibel Musar ma'avicha ki bevadai chayfitzu betiknosecha. Receive the Musar from your father, because certainly he wants to fix you. Remember we said by Mazel, you're here to fix, and you're getting stuff to fix. So you know how we say that you all don't know your Mazel? It's because you're not getting the Musar. Musar is what God does. We asked, why do I have to serve God? Why can't God just tell me? So God doesn't just tell you. So Kinzer family, how does God tell you? It's called, he beats your pulp. That's called Musar. That's how you will figure out your mazel, by getting the Musar. And we said that people abuse through mazel. It's not their fault because it's not through their actions. That means Musar is just part of the program. Type 1. I'm getting my fair share. All right. A little break from Metzudas David over Metzudas Zion over there. And we have our friend the Ralbag. He's going to go on a little bit of a journey with us here. Wow, he's going on. I'm going to save that Ralbag for a minute. Then we got the Evan Ezra. How long is he? Evan Ezra, not too bad. Wait. I lied. 1 second. No, not too bad. Okay. So, Shema b'ni Musar Torah Samecha, ki ha'isha chachma, a woman teaches the straight way, Lavona kabas shevesh ahaya yasra lamoya omilas is loshin pius mina amana omehem alkum imo el mavet. It's a little tough one. Derech yishara Lavona kabas shevesh ahaya yasra lamoya omilas el loshin pius. A woman teaches you the pleasing way. Call it that. Lashon Pius. I learned that on Shabbos. So she's teaching, her Torah is how to be pleasant. All right, then we have the Malbim and the Targum. Let's go to the Targum. Well, yeah, let's go to the Onkelos. I want to save the Ralbag and the Malbim for later. All right? So here we go. Well, actually, let's do the Metzudas Zion on the part that we skipped, since we brought it in Evan Ezra. So, don't forsake. Inyan aziva kamo ki lo yitush Hashem. Don't forsake. Torat inyan limud v'hoira. Aha. So, wow, very interesting. What does it mean, Torah? It's the inyan, the complex thing that you teach and you teach. You learn and teach. It's called school. Right? Your mom takes you to school. Your mom is school. And your dad is the guy who takes you to the shop and makes you run around grabbing the pliers and yells at you when you get it wrong. See the difference? See the difference? The dad takes you to the shop and screams at you for getting the wrong wrench, and mom is nice and teaches you how to make blessings in Sunday school. So your father here is the one who's giving you the Musar. And that you got to listen. And that means you don't listen to mom. You listen to dad. Now, what's the chiddush? By your mom, you don't forsake. Right? You don't forsake. You don't say, who needs her? And by your dad, there's no issue of forsaking your dad. Right? You don't say, I don't need the wrench. You're going to say to your dad, I don't need that wrench. And your dad's going to scream at you, no, you need the wrench. So you can forsake your dad all you want. You're going to get the Musar. Don't forsake your mother, and don't assume that she's giving you Musar. She's not. That's pretty good. I like that. Aramaic, Targum. Shema Bari Mardusa. Remember that word Mardusa is just like we said. Shema Bari Mardusa Avucha. Listen, my son, to the Musar of your father. Velo tite minimusa de imoch. And don't, I guess, forsake, we'll look it up. Minimusa de imoch. Now, here's the word minimusach. Minimusa. Now, in Hebrew, it's Torah. Why is it a different word in the Aramaic? Jacques, do you know? Let's find out, boys and girls. First of all, what does it mean, tite? Lashon ta'eh. What does it mean, ta'eh, Justin Becker? Ta'eh. Ta'eh. How do you spell that? Ta'eh. To wander, be lost. That's interesting. To go astray. To mistake, to be mistaken. To make a mistake. To deceive, to disappoint. Misled. Very interesting, isn't it? So your mom is teaching you in school, and you are not to let her down, let your mind wander, be lost. How many of you guys have ever met a woman in your life? Well, guess what? Remember we talked about Moron Man? Remember our friend Moron Man? You are not to be a moron. That means when she's telling you which shampoo, don't let your mind go astray. Don't buy her the wrong bottle and lie to her. Don't disappoint her. Don't deceive her. Don't mislead her. Don't get lost. Don't wander around the store, Justin. Don't make a mistake. Here, this is pretty good stuff, isn't it? The woman is your teacher. She's not your dad. She is not going to give you musar and scream at you to get the right wrench. She's telling you what shampoo, don't make a mistake. Don't go to the wrong store. Very interesting, isn't it? That is perfect. Man, spot on. All right, and now we want to know, what is this Torah that she's giving? Mini Musa. What does it mean, Mini Musa? Mini Musa. This is why I love Mishlei. It's like a constant new discovery of words. Mini, 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 Musa. All right, so there's no Mini Musa. So maybe it's just Nimusa. 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 How many of you? All right, Ross, we'll see you. Yeah. Nimusa. Nimus. Nimus. Usage, law, religion. It's a good one. Hear that? Usage, law, religion from Nomos. Look at Megillah 12b, Gittin 65b. Deal with her according to law, in accordance with the royal usage of warfare. So it's law. When you come to a place, follow the customs. Ah, that's what it is. So it's not halakha law. It's like the law of the land, right? In the wrestling room, you don't quit. Type 1. Type 1. You're not allowed to quit in a wrestling room. That's a law. It's a nimus. He is engaged in studying the laws of his creator. That's very interesting. Laws of his creator. What laws are there? Well, there's the golden rule. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's a law. All right, see those kind of laws? So when the woman says, buy me shampoo, The law is she knows exactly what kind of shampoo she wants. That's a law, type 1. Don't make a mistake. Don't wander. Don't get lost. Don't lie about it. Don't transgress the law. She thinks in laws. You don't think in laws. You think of screaming about wrenches. Let's look at the word mardusa now and refresh our minds what it means, musar, which is a man yelling about his wrench. Why is he such an animal? Because he's not her. Because he knows it's not a law, right, Justin? The law isn't the wrench size. Because if he realizes he's wrong, he could be wrong. She's not wrong. She knows her law. Chastisement, punishment, rebellion, disobedience. You see that? When the dad says, boy, get me a wrench. And the kid says, Dad, you said last time it was the screwdriver. Boy, don't you argue with me. You bring me what I told you. And the kid comes and he brings it and it doesn't work. And dad says, whatever dad says. Or if it did work, meaning dad breaks the rules. Type 1. Dad rebuilding the engine in the garage is disobedient to the manual. He breaks the rules. He punishes anybody that doesn't break the rules with him. Why? Because he's rigging the engine. He's doing it dad way. Right? When son says, Mom doesn't make spaghetti that way, you're breaking her laws. Dad says, Mom's not here. This is how we make spaghetti. Type 1. So you got to listen to dad. There's a reason why he's doing this. And you got to not play around and get lost and daydream with mom. She's got laws and he has his reasons. And we blame our parents, but we shouldn't. Because this is how male-female energies work. And they work in tandem. And God wants you to be fruitful and multiply. Right? Because you need both. Shema beri mardusa da'avucha v'lo tite minimusa de'imoch. All right. So let's do a quick run through. In the Ralbag. Shema beni hine ha-musar ha-rishon sheyikach hu-musar ha'av ve'em kihem yasru oso v'yanaguhu b'katnuso. This is a little gauntlet that your parents put you through as a kid. And afterwards, you'll be straight and you'll take musar from the words of the Torah. And for this, you'll be, the Torah will punish you with wonderful punishments if you don't do what the Torah says, because you didn't listen to the voice of your father and the voice of your mother. For this, be careful. This will make you smart, and you'll hear the musar, and you won't forsake the guidance that your mother guides you, that these are the musar that fix first from them, and it just goes on a little bit more of the same. Malbim Shema Azeh Meishiv Aleim Omara Giyesh Yesoidis Lechoge Al-Chochma. These are the foundations of wisdom. In the beginning, Mushkolos Asher Yiskablu Behichrok Shoseichu Kul Adam Adabini Shema Musar Avicha Shabir Acher Izeh Shamusar Rishon Shiyasu Ish is Bano Hu Davar She'iyashar Lahadil Bo Shum Safek Klal V'Hu Bawar B'Kedvar HaMusag B'Chush U'Mezeh Yevar Sheklal HaMusaru Davar Nusad HaMuschol V'Seichel Ha'adam V'Hu Das Bawar She'im Bo Safek Klal. That by your dad removes doubt. You might not know how to make an engine, but boy, you'll have no doubt that that wrench either works or doesn't work. Al tito she'es Torah she'tilman otcha imcha uratzin leimer Torahs ichnisa v'chlala she'hiya ima kuleles al titosh ki yesh la yesod b'musar u'b'das. Wow. Nikas v'chlala she'hiya kuleles al titosh ki yesh la yesod b'musar u'b'das. That she has like the thing. Meaning, dad isn't focused on the yesod. He doesn't care if it's actually the right wrench or not. The mom is going to tell you exactly which one it is. And we'll stop there, and we'll do what Justin said. We're going to do the Vilna Gaon next time. So I think that will be our pattern with Mishlei. We'll knock out the Pasuk, and with the Migros Kedolos, and then we'll go back in the Gra. And one last thing in Rashi, your mother, Omasecha Knesset Yisrael Kamo Ma Imchol Avia Veheim Divrei Soifrim Shechadshu. So the words of the mothers or the rabbis, Shechadshu V'Hoisifu V'Asu Saigim L'Torah. So we said that wisdom is, how do you say it? It's the transmission that you receive the Torah, and the mother is the rabbis that make the fences. Oh, that's interesting. That's a nice way of saying it, right? The rabbi gives you laws, but it's so that you don't forget the Torah. When I was in kindergarten, Mrs. Schenk, in first grade, taught me how to make a 5. Right? I wanted to make the top bar of the 5 and then come down, then loop. She said, no, come down, loop, then make the top bar. That's a law. Type 1, that's a law. Type 1, that's a female teaching me the law. That's what the rabbi does. The rabbi tells you, don't do it like that, do it like this. And it's a law, don't forsake, because they think in laws. But then the Torah is telling you the transmission. And it's just one is God and one is the rabbi. You know, one is the wisdom, one is the teacher. Different styles. I think this is a very great example of what rabbis and rabbinics are and what Torah is, essentially. All right, Yesher Koyach, Kol Tov, and we would go with Vilna Gaon on 1:8 next time. Justin, please remind me. Yesher Koyach.